The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Nix looking to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And that will not be enough for a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll throw again. Nix. Complete beyond the marker. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. On comes Will Lutz and the Broncos field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 38 out of the play, and it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for him.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He's on the move.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the 1st down, doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Firing quickly is Rodgers, complete. And he takes it in, touchdown New York! The Jets finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Nix from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. They've got 1st down from the 31. A give left side for Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have second and pretty long here. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Rodgers here from the gun. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
Nix with it on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
On first down, here comes Hall. And they bring him to a stop with this run, gets him into the red zone, down to the 15. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
They give on second to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Get 300! Get 300!
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. It's taken in by Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Number 50! Hey, you block him!
They'll go for it. Rodgers. Forced out to his right. He's running. Oh, he lost the football. And the Broncos corral it. Now pause as they deal with the injured player, and it is a big one. That's Aaron Rodgers who's hurt and getting attention from the medical staff. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Dump off caught by his back. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety. Oh, boy, Brock. I saw you reading what was going to happen on this one before I even called the play. We both saw where this one was headed as they started setting up that screen.
You said it right there, Kate, reading. Right? It's one of the feel plays. As a quarterback, you got to feel the rush. You got to feel what's going on around you. And in that time and in that occasion, you just got to dump it in the ground. That screen was set up for disaster, and the defense makes them pay.
Hall running between the tackles. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Go check! Go check!
Here's Hall once more. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
First throw for the backup now. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Hall. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they were obviously more concerned with a pass that wasn't coming. Great decision to hand it off, and an even better running to gallop all the way to the end zone.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to look, right from the playbook, right? That's why you run an RPO. That defense can't be right. You're playing pass, well, I'll hand it off, and my running back can do the damage.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
The pitch is to Hall. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Here's Taylor to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half. Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets push the lead to 20. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Ashton Davis there on the stop. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready alert, ready alert. Set, go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
They go right back to Hall. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and
To the air, Taylor. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That's taken at the 15. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Broncos get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. And they pick him off again. Chuck Clark has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Mims. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. The problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice return there, 15 yards gained. And it'll be Jets football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They start the drive with Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 42. Wilson's got it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught by Lazard. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Just 1 yard on the play, and that leaves him with 4th and 4. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
First and 10 now from the 30. Nix. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Broncos have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Trap 60. Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. He's going to push one deep down the right. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Mustang 19.
Back now, pressure on its way. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They've got a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Looking for the back that time. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. This one falls incomplete. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they face 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got a man left. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll throw again. Nix. He's got it to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Caught for big yards on the right side. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
He's throwing for it! And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. It's Hall on the carry. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Jets are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Nix with it on 1st. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Jets take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And they were on him from the start. He's brought down for a massive loss. Coming right is Hall. And they stop the reverse and hand them a big loss on the play. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets, well, they can probably just run away and hide. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Takes it just shy of that end zone. And look at this return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Pass complete to Dulcich. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Running this with Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. They pitch it to him. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So the win goes to the